I can't hear myself. Okay, we can.
Thank you.
No, I didn't. Thank you so much, Mama. I remind Sylvia what? Hello? What do I need to tell Sylvia? What do I need to tell Sylvia? No, I didn't get that. I didn't get that. I did not get that.
Can you hear me? Is my mic
I can
audible?
hear Sylvia, yeah. But I did not get that. What do I need to remind Sylvia? I didn't get that. I did not get that. What do I need to remind Sylvia?
He's not hearing me.
No, it's breaking. Gabantu, can you hear me? Yeah, what were you telling me to remind Sylvia? Oh, the logos on the microphone. Okay. Okay, the logo's facing the camera.
What's this?
The cards people are getting. I can hear you clearly, but can you hear me? It's breaking. Okay, now. But why can't I hear myself? Is that okay? Hello, I can't hear myself sometimes. Is that okay? Now I can hear myself, but there are times it keeps on breaking. Like now it kept on breaking. Now it has broken up. Yes. No, I can't hear myself. I can't hear myself. It's breaking. This thing is frustrating. But I don't need to hear myself, right? Do I need to hear myself? "45 seconds to go."
Are we fine where we're standing?
24 seconds. Wait.
Good morning and welcome to 2046. We are live here at Radisson Blu in Nairobi, but we are also in the future. Today we are 20 years ahead of 2026, and we're inviting everybody who's here at Segal 2026 to take a trip with us and imagine what Africa could look like when everybody co-creates and collaborates.
Yes, we have stepped into the next bit and we are 20 years ahead of time. Everything that's happening today is all about 20 years from now, where we are and how it is. So from today onwards, from now onwards, the year is 2046.
All our attendees today have received a little ticket into the future. It says, "This is a future where we listened to the African visionaries and followed their lead, where we coordinate, collaborate, and co-create. Remember the future."
Yeah.
This is an invitation to imagine, and today we're going to be doing exactly that.
Exactly, that's what we're going to do. Today, from yesterday, or maybe 20 years ago, you got some vibes on the stage and all that, but today we're all going to be imaginative. We're going to be reflective also, but we're also going to step into what's next ahead of us. We have speakers who will take us to the future, how the future looks like in their own world, in their own community, what they would love to see. And that's where we're going to put ourselves into this morning.
So 20 years ago,
Yes.
we spent the afternoon connecting with one another, but also figuring out practical strategies for building and being sustainable in the work, which is actually not really easy when you think about it.
Yeah.
So today we're leaping forward, and it would be nice to hear from some of the people who are here what they imagine their own futures to look like. Should we invite some of our guests?
We should.
Get
We have someone here who would love to share with us what they would like the future to look like. Welcome, Lucy. Yeah, please be in the middle.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
So, you are Lucy Chepchumba from Good Kenyan Foundation.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about what you imagine the future to be like for your organization.
I imagine the future of my organization to be that we are able to support as many young people as we can, and they're thriving and enjoying their lives, earning dignified incomes, and they're also running events like this and running businesses and leadership in this country.
That's what we like to hear. Thank you so much, and have a lovely morning.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Lucy from the Good Kenyan Foundation. Yes, that's it, and we'll get to hear more from others, and we have more leaders stepping in, but we have others also coming in to share in with us what the future looks like for them, what they're anticipating today. Yes.
Good morning, Francis.
Good morning.
Please tell us a little bit about... Oh, Izera Mubiei. Great. All right, so you're based in Rwanda. Tell us what you imagine 20 years from now for Izera Mubiei and its work in the communities that you serve.
Thank you very much. For Izera Mubiei, we want to reach on many people we serve as possible. Because in our community, we realize that we still have some children whom are not reached. But we are planning for these 20 years to come to help them as much as possible. The second is we want to have the community which will be welcome everybody, because in our vision is to eradicate all forms of discrimination toward children with the intellectual disabilities. Then for us, we wish that for these 20 years to come, we have to create this community which will be welcoming everybody and give equal opportunity to everyone.
This is wonderful, and we wish you all the very best with this very important work.
Yeah, one more. What are you looking forward to today?
Come again?
Today, what are you looking forward to?
I'm here to see or to connect with others, but also to think on this next bit.
Fantastic. Yes, we're being imaginative today, so this is the right space to be in. Welcome to the future. Yes, as we're talking about the future, we have speakers who will take us there, who will show how that goes. I believe you've seen the lineup today, and I can't wait to hear from our speakers today. We have amazing speakers, 5 of them, sharing about how they anticipate the future, how the future looks like for the amazing work that they're doing. And anything else you're looking forward to today?
You know, we're very busy asking people what their futures are imagined like. What about yours?
Oh, my future is a connected Africa. So connecting people, dots all angles of Africa, everything that seems to be complex, being simplified, being streamlined. So all of the things that people who don't know about Africa, Africans themselves, the connectedness and all that, me being part of that is what I'd love to see in the future. So what about you?
I see someone who's looking like a ray of sunshine. Let's hear from her
Okay,
first.
let's hear from her. Yes. Welcome.
Tracy!
Welcome, Tracy.
You look like sunshine this morning. Yes, tell us.
Yes, tell us about, you're bringing so much sunshine for us in this Nairobi weather here. So today we're stepping into the future. What does the future look like for you and the people that you're serving?
The future looks like hope.
Oh, nice.
Because I think a lot of us came here and we've been talking about how, things have been a bit difficult over the past few years, and there's a tide. There seems to be a tide, but I feel like the tide now seems hopeful.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people are coming together. I've seen a lot of collaborations, and yeah, it looks hopeful.
Thank you so much.
Can you tell us a bit more about what that hope looks like for Atta breast milk community in particular?
For Atta breast milk community, it looks like we have a lot more partners, for sure, even back home. Already this past week, we've been to Zambia, we've been to Mbale, we've been to Mulago, and these are all national hospitals. Well, 2 national hospitals and 1 not-for-profit. Yeah. So it feels like a hybrid sort of model where the community is still leading, but we're tapping into supporting the health care workers a lot more and working together to see where we can see healthier babies, happy mummies. Good stuff.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Tracy. Have a safe flight into the future.
Yes, Tracy has brought us some good energy, some spirit, some ray of sunshine that we've seen here. And so are our drummers inside. There's so much hype going on inside there. Our drummers are, they say the saxophones are getting louder, but now I hear the drums getting louder. And that's what we're getting today.
The
So
saxophones usually herald doom, and in this case, the drums are heralding hope.
hope is what we're looking forward
All
to.
right, let's hear
Yes.
from some more guests.
Yes, some more. Welcome.
One of our very own Temwam Siska, Grants and Compliance Manager. Tell us, what does the future 20 years from now look like for you?
I mean, I'm really excited to see what the young people are going to move forward. They're going to take up the baton from what people like Isabel and other people have been doing in this particular community to see the next generation of the family members for Segal. I'm excited. I'm curious, but I feel like it's going to be vibrant. It's going to be wonderful. Yeah.
We love your energy.
Yep.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Temwa.
you so
Sarah, do
much.
you have another question for Temwa?
No, Temwa, we can't wait. We can't wait. What are you looking forward to this evening? After this, we're having something else this evening. Yes.
For the plenary session itself, I'm really looking forward to hearing from the partners, especially there's one from West Africa, Mame Awa. Yeah, she spoke yesterday morning, so I'm curious to see what she has to say. And of course, dancing tonight at the gala.
At the gala. Yes, thank you so much, Temwa. Thank you. Mame Awa is one of the speakers that we're looking forward to today, one of the 5 speakers that I told you about, and we can't wait to get to hear from them. You get to hear from them. Yes.
Welcome. Good morning, Nicholas. How are you? You're from Heart Africa?
Yes.
Please tell us, we are imagining the future today. So 20 years from now, what do you envision for Heart Africa and your work?
I envision a situation where working together with the partners, we see a place where the communities are better, doing far much and producing more, and being more resilient and more sustainable.
That is absolutely wonderful. Indira, anything else we're curious about this morning?
Yeah. What about the speakers? Have you seen the lineup of the speakers that we have today?
Yes, you have awesome speakers. It's a long time since I reconnected with Heart, with the
Yeah,
You'll
okay.
open next. When we're back live, you
I'm not sure, but I think at this time people are more eager to get inside and sit down, so it might be hard to get people to interview.
Okay, for interviews. Unless
I hope
those
you can
that
hear that on the other side too, so maybe we just... The drum beats are getting louder and the anticipation is climbing as everybody is eager to board their flight into 2046.
Yes. The ride is amazing. I can feel it so far. I can feel the time traveling so far. And the drums are taking us all the way to that stage.
We're gonna have to leave you all soon, but we invite you to follow us into the main hall and keep dancing to the next beat.
Yes, and remember, our podcast is being launched today. Would love for you to subscribe. Would love for you to share the content, like, subscribe, everything that you do online, live, whatever. Like, subscribe, follow, comment, and everything that goes with it.
Everywhere where you get your podcasts, look for the Next Beat podcast by Segal Family Foundation, and you will find it. Tune in, join the conversations, and have your own conversations where you are with the people who are around you. What does change look like? How do we
For 20 years, the story of Africa has been told about us, and rarely by us.
Exactly.
So
we'll get to
we
hear
decided to stop waiting for the microphone. We built our own. This isn't a show that explains Africa to the world. It's where Africa explains itself. No performance, no permission, from within.
The next chapter of Africa is not waiting to be written.
I call myself a rural futurist.
It is already being built in our cities and our imaginations.
If we had arrived at the future, I would have very little incentives to do the work that I do.
You're unapologetic about your success. Don't ever lose that.
The Next Beat brings you the people designing what comes next. In their own words.
SFF for me was a game changer, a life changer. The majority of the people in the village still live in absolute poverty. How do I call that a progressive future? I would be so ashamed of myself.
This is the Next Beat.
How do you just quit work? How do we live? How are we going to survive?
In order for us to run our organizations, we need financial resources. Secondly, we need to be well ourselves.
This July on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, Africa has found its microphone.
Yes.
Now listen to what comes next.
I've never heard that. That's dope.
Are you ready? 20 years the drum they talk. 20 years the roots they grow. Now the ground don't open. The fire don't rise. Kutok and Danny. From within. Aibo. Drop the next beat. Drop the next beat. Drop the next beat. Red dust on my feet, good sun for my face. Mama for the market, same toto, hold your place. From the hills to the coast, from the city to the plain. We've been planting in the thunder, now we're dancing in the rain.
And today we are here because we're in a future where those dreams are now a reality. They're no longer crazy, they are real. Let's take a journey together. Nzira,
Yes.
you haven't aged a day in 20 years.
Oh, it's 20 years, yeah? Same hairline, right?
Same hairline? See a little gray.
I went, no, only one gray. Oh, yeah. And I went to the doctor and they gave me a pill that my hairline will come back in a day or two. The future is amazing.
In another 20 years.
Yeah. What about you?
I'm doing
Look
quite
at you,
well.
still stunning. Ladies and gentlemen, 20 years in and still stunning.
Oh, my Lord, thank you so much.
Yeah.
So yesterday, 20 years ago, we came together around the power of connection. We got practical tips for building, for sustainability, for harnessing the collective energy that we have as visionaries on the African continent. Today, we fly forward to a world in which all of that work has come to fruition.
Yes.
So
what do we have? How do we, in 20 years, how do we greet each other? How do we see? How is everything in 2046?
So imagining this world where we've all co-created, collaborated, and continue to do so, maybe we might be greeting each other a little differently than just the usual hello. Shall we show them?
Yeah, let's do it.
Right.
We're in the future, ladies and
Everybody
gentlemen.
up,
Watch
please,
and
on
learn.
your feet.
In the future, everyone is seen.
Yes.
And everyone is heard.
Yes. So, extend your palm and touch your neighbor's palm like this. Oh, this is lovely. Yes, even across the aisles.
Yes, even across the aisles. Yeah, you can do that across the aisles.
I know, like, just you wash your hands later. Just touch each other.
In the future, everyone doesn't have to worry about that.
Yes. So from where we're standing here on the stage, we can see the view, and it's beautiful. It's one long, continuous line. And if you imagine all of the potential that each one of you has inside flowing through each other, just take a second and feel it. And then sit down and keep that with you as we go through the rest of this morning.
Today, we're imaginative. We'll celebrate later this evening, but for now, we'd like for us to use our minds. Be imaginative. See where the future takes us. Be as crazy as you can when it comes to imagination.
Yes.
Just go where the future or your imagination takes you.
Everybody close your eyes.
Yes. You are comfortably are still closed. The news is hopeful. The continent is thriving. Africa is leading the way. On page 2, yes, only page 2, you spot a headline about your organization. What does it read?
Visualization is very powerful. Now open your eyes, please, and there will be a QR code on the screen. Scan it, and it will take you to a box where you can write in this headline. Now, there are only a few characters allowed, so find a way to keep it short, but as descriptive as possible.
It's a headline, not a paragraph, ladies
Yes.
and gentlemen. Yeah. So what about you? What would your headline be like?
So many things, but I think
Because
Africa's stories, or rather the stories of African people, are very prominent on a world stage, and Sylvia finds a way to tell them creatively and engagingly, and just something along those lines. Basically this as a headline.
Exactly.
Yes. What about you?
I see Africa as connected as it can, so Africa is really connected. So the headline for me would be, meet the connector of dots and people.
Amazing. We see some answers coming in. Beautiful.
Beautiful. I love that. Can we all see them?
Yes.
Okay,
An
keep them
AI
coming.
president. Ooh.
Keep them coming. Wow. Okay. I see homelessness defeated, poverty eradicated. I see collaboration. What else? Extreme poverty eradication, sustainable livelihoods. There's one that I'm skipping. Yes. African being independent, no price tag. What else are you saying?
Collaboration is a central word.
all
It
of
just
this.
keeps getting bigger and it's not even moving.
Exactly,
Which says
it's there at the center.
Mhm.
Everyone is aspiring to have a collaborative future. Zimbabwe wins the World Cup. Mark this day. Zimbabwe winning the World Cup in 2046. Yeah, I would also love to see Tanzania win the World Cup. We want to see clean cities. We want to see revolutionary for Africans, Africa for itself. I see a lot of headlines coming. These are the headlines that would love to see in the year 2046.
As you're thinking about this in the context of work, don't forget to think about yourselves as people too, 20 years from now, right? Nzira, what would your life look like 20 years from now? What do you hope?
Oh, with a full hairline. Let's start from there.
Okay, in addition to that.
All the complexities within Africa that are really a hurdle right now being eliminated. Things like visas within Africa, travel within Africa, someone from Zimbabwe not knowing how life feels like in Mali. Things like those would love to eradicate every barrier that's there. For me, that's what I'm aspiring to see. What about you?
That's really nice. I guess as a parent, and I'm sure many of you who are parents in here feel the same way, 20 years from now, my kids will be in college, which is very weird to think about, but I hope that theirs is a world where they can dream and do and have the same tools as their peers anywhere else in the world, and that collaboration applies not only to us in our countries and in Africa, but the whole world as a whole.
Yeah, fantastic.
All right, so Thank you so much for sending in your visualizations.
Yeah.
We are now going to have 5 of you come up and take us a little bit deeper into what that future looks like.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Our amazing speakers today will take us to the future, how their organizations look like, how the amazing work that they're doing currently right now will look like in the future. So let's see it from 20 years from now.
Yes. So as you watch, imagine your own thoughts and how they connect with that future, because at the end of the day, we're all looking to collaborate and co-create. So watch this, enjoy, and also think about yourself, because we're going to come back after and see how everything weaves together as one. Enjoy.
Thank you so much.
And see traffic. He sees a signal. They told him he couldn't read, so he learned to read something else. Streets, patterns, the way money moves at night. Dyslexia taught him to read the world sideways. So he learned to see what everyone else was walking past. He built a room for young Kenyans to make things in, back when a tech hub in Nairobi was a rumor. That room is the ground the whole Silicon Savannah stands on now. He's been early ever since. Early on learning, early on money, early on the thing everybody's arguing about this year. Presidents ask him what's coming. So does a founder in a back office in Nairobi. He gives them the same answer, because his rule has never changed. The systems we build must look like the people they serve. He's still reading the signal. Now he'll show you what it says.
I like it. I was sending it to my mom after this. They told me not to send it to anyone. How's everyone doing this morning? You doing well?
Yes.
I know you've already done the future of saying hi to everyone else, but I'm just going to ask you to say hi to someone else. Say hello, check out. Be nice. Say hello to the person sitting next to you.
Kwa email.
I can see all the men going down like 10
Those
minutes.
yelling to me.
Like, did you see what she wore? 25. I'm going to take you to 24/6 and give you a story. It's a very simple story. It's about this device. Very simple story. So welcome to a future where no one can steal your money because you are the wallet. I know how that sounds. This is Nairobi, a city that once had a saying, don't walk and text. My mom used to call me to tell me to put my phone away. In 2026, a snatched phone was not a snatched phone. It was your savings, your chama, your kids' school fees, and all the chat GPT chats that you have that are secret. Gone before you could shout about it. But we're in 2046. Let me tell you what happens. So we go to Kukomba Market down the street. Tuesday morning, Mama Njeri is there. She's selling her vegetables, arranging her skuma wiki the way her mom taught her. A customer picks tomatoes, waves a hand over a small scanner, smiles, walks away. That's it. That's the entire transaction. No phone out, no cash box, no pin whispered while a stranger stands too close. Mama Njeri walks home on the same streets her mom feared a few years ago, with empty pockets but a full bank account. And no one can take her day's work because it lives in the veins of her own hand. You see, in the 2020s we were bleeding. 1 billion shillings a year lost to mobile money fraud. Half of us know people who were either conned, SIM-swapped, cleaned out. We had built the most inclusive financial system on earth, but the thieves have moved in like bad in-laws. Everything changed. Not because the thieves reformed. In Kenya, thieves tend to not reform. It's a challenge. It changed because the thing that crime fed on, stealable credentials, stopped existing. You can't pickpocket a palm. You can't SIM-swap a vein. Money stops being a thing you carry and becomes a thing you are. Here's what no one predicted. When identity became unstealable, trust became scalable. The chama, the oldest technology for finance in Africa, the circles our grandmothers ran with notebooks and fierce memories, met the newest one. Lending to your own people stopped being a favor you feared and became a wealth system you built together. The informal economy got formal security without losing its soul. I made one rule when I started the company from the beginning. Your body's data belongs to you, it's held here, it's governed here, and we did not import this future, we offered it. So what did I do back in 2026? Well, I made a decision. I decided identity in Africa should be unstealable, and I bet everything on it. I took the trust system my grandmother and my mother built, fused them with technology from my generation for her granddaughter. Folks said I was dreaming, and they're right. And I was really dreaming out loud, but with a very solid business plan. My grandmother kept her money tied to a lasso, if you all remember that. Her granddaughter keeps hers somewhere no thief will ever reach, the palm of her hand. It's open, it's working, and it's hers. Nobody donated this future to us because I built it, you built it, one hand at a time, literally. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your future. That's all. I was just giving you a 5-minute thing and then I walk away and leave you dreaming. Enjoy the dream.
He tried to run away from home when he was 9. Not to escape anything, to go and live with the children sleeping in the street, because nobody else would. His mother, a teacher, told him, "Finish school first, then you'll find a way to help them properly." He came back at 21, almost a decade with the people everyone else calls vulnerable, and calling them something different, change makers. A Boy Scout who never stopped serving. Then he hands them the tools and gets out of the way. He spent his life on one question. Ask him what it bought.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the future. Welcome to the next beat. In this future, the next big ideas for education comes from Africa, comes from Burundi, the heart of Africa. The school books are written by local teachers. The pens are made by young people in our communities. The learning tools are made close to our home. They fit the lives of our children. In this future, schools do not teach only theory. They teach practical skills. Children learning by doing. They create, they innovate, and they solve problems. At Spring Communities, the organization I founded and in which I'm executive director, we are already started to build this future. We developed education tools, and it is the first locally made educational comic books in Burundi. It is helping children to learn, to write, to read. It is boosting the critical thinking and the awareness of children's rights. And guess what? The Ministry of Education approved it. And now it is being used in more than 20 public schools and emergency education. Second, we are bringing practical skills in education. We are supporting existing public vocational training to introduce AI, digital skills, African fashion, and arts, because we believed that education should prepare young people for life, but not only for exams. The third, this is an innovative one. We asked ourselves, why all school pens come from other countries? Based on that simple question, we started to produce pens. the first locally made pen in Burundi. Now, do you think that we are using what as a raw materials? Guess. Plastic waste. From this, we produce these eco pens. Made in Burundi. With spring grained. This is cheaper, affordable, reducing plastic waste. It's creating jobs. It's also protecting environment. It's impacting Burundi communities. But more than that, it's starting to write the future I'm talking about for now. Now, let me come back today. This future is not fully here yet. We still face founding cuts, climate challenges. But when I look around this room, I see hope. I see people who choose to act. To every donor and partner in this room, thank you. You choose trust over control. You believed in local ideas and opened doors for communities like mine. Because of you, communities are not just receiving support, they are leading change. Thank you to Segal Family Foundation for bringing us together and believing in this future. Because the future is not something we wait for. It's something we build. Together, thank you.
This is the smallest room in the hospital. It is where the whole future is kept. 3 in the morning, one warm light. Somewhere down the corridor, a mother who has not sat down since yesterday. She has spent 10 years building the rooms where that wait ends differently. Not headlines, rooms, equipment that works, nurses who know, systems that hold. 17,000 of those lights are still on. 17,000 people walking around this continent who were not supposed to make it. Every one of them, somebody's whole world. She knows exactly what that room is worth. She's about to tell you why.
Thank you for the claps. I suppose they take a minute, and within that minute, we've already lost 1 million babies born too soon in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a future where every premature baby, every low birth weight baby is born and has a chance to survive, despite of where she is or he is coming from, despite of the families they are all coming from. That's the future that I imagine. Ladies and gentlemen, my future looks into a baby who's born too soon like me, with just 900 grams. Do you all know what a 9 gram look like? Less than a kilo. You can just put it in the palm of your hands. My mom used to tell me, I used to carry you in the palm of my hand. She's a retired nurse right now. We were born twins. So at least my twin brother weighed 1 kilo. So when she puts us together on her chest, I weighed a little bit smaller. My future and my purpose is to save born too soon, born like me, who are not able to breathe on their own, not able to suck their mother's milk, and not even able to grow up in a space that it's meant to. That's my purpose. My name is Doris Mollel. I'm the founder and executive director of the Doris Mollel Foundation, an initiative that I founded 11 years ago. So to give you a story of 11 years ago, I was just on a stage where I was asked as a beauty queen, so what would you do if you win this crown tonight? I quickly said, I'll support the born too soon like me. Then I heard someone whispering, say, born too soon? Premature babies, what is that? So I realized there's so many people who do not have enough knowledge about it. So fast-tracking it fast, from policy change to advocacy, changing laws in my country, donating equipment to more than 95 hospitals today, and Tanzania has now built the very first parent-focused neonatal care unit, and the support of Alicia Keys and many other good partners who have supported this initiative. Another 1 million baby have gone to this world. The pictures that you have seen is the first parent-focused neonatal unit in the whole of sub-Saharan Africa. It's a parent-focused neonatal care unit. Means family are the center of care of that care. How did it take it there? It's sweat, work of partners who understand what it means to allowing fathers to see their babies, to allowing mothers, in-laws to come and say hello, but usually they're not allowed to. So what happened for them to be allowed to? It's a work of funders who understood what it means to support policy and advocacy. It's a work of funders and partners and champions who believe what it means to donate equipment and train health workers. It's a work of partners who believe that we need to incorporate the prematurity knowledge into science and biology subjects. Today they're learning it in school. It was not easy. It was the work of people who believed to support to have this knowledge. Why did we go that far? Because having a premature baby is still a curse in most of the African countries, especially where I'm coming from. I'm a Maasai, so having a premature baby is normally a curse in the family. Women are left behind taking care of these babies, not knowing when they will leave the NICU, which is a room like that. So taking this future, we want to see more than 100 neonatal care units. We want to see enough health workers trained to take care of these babies. Why? 3 important things that carry with me and they don't make me sleep every day. So caring the small and sick like me needs what we call the golden hour. The first 60 minutes are very important in carrying this baby. If the baby is not getting enough oxygen, is what we hear, brain damage, results to cerebral palsy. Then we have organizations that deal with cerebral palsy and many other. The second one is the first 12 to 24 hours. Very important, critical for babies. If they're not well taken care of, then you find them with several severe conditions that results to so many other challenges that babies do encounter. The last one is the first 7 days of life, where 75% of neonatal death in our continent comes from babies who are born too soon, 75%. So let me make it very simple. I was born 6 months. I was supposed to come at 9 months. So my birth date is December, but I was supposed to be born in February. There's so many babies born like that. So they deserve the right care so we can have Doris Mollel, Steve Wonder, Mercy, Isaac Newton. All these are powerful, intelligent champions of the world. They're changing narratives, they're changing laws, they're changing solutions. So I invite you to that future where we can go together, walk into rooms and tell governments, we need to change more laws so mothers can have the right care of leave. Tanzania has changed that leave. Now we have 6 months for mothers. I invite you to that future where we can work together to the East African parliamentaries and tell them we want all the East African countries to have the same of what Tanzania is doing. It's not news anymore. Now we have the word prematurity, they incorporated in the WHO calendar. This means all countries will be celebrating this day as they invest care. This is a purely advocacy support. I remember one donor told me, Doris, why are you wasting all this energy? Governments should be doing these things, not you. I simply told her, if I didn't wake up 11 years ago, would we be having all these conversations? Would Tanzania have premature as a national agenda? No. So thanks to all partners and funders who are believing in advocacy, who are funding all these initiatives to support changing of several laws and policies in the country. This is what it means to scale up an idea. Someone has to believe in advocacy, someone has to fund it, someone has to work with you in the journey. Well, to end my story of where we should be in 2046, the menu is simple. I just need you to have hope, love, and commitment to see another human being survive on this earth and give them the right care like me. There's someone in Senegal does not have a feeding tube. There's someone in Mwanza does not have baby wipes. But there's someone in Kenya does not have any kind of support, and they need a collective support together. Doris Mollel Foundation today is putting its footprints in Kenya and Narok to build the second biggest of all. So I'm slowly walking to that journey of 2046, but I need all of you, friends, partners, donors, champions, who can speak about this and support such kind of initiative. It's a very good menu. It's just hope, passion, and support everyone who has a beautiful passion to see all these babies survive. I'll end up by telling you this good story. I met Dr. Tedros and he told me one thing. Doris, all newborns are vulnerable, but prematures are acutely so. Thank you.
Another round for our first three speakers. Three different stories, three different journeys, three ways they imagine the future.
Did you get goosebumps?
I did. I also got some tears.
Yeah, I was going to say, as a big-time crier, hi, Isabel. That one almost got me.
Yeah.
So, to all of you in here and our friends on the live stream, I hope you're watching. What did you notice about these three stories? And how do they connect to the future that you have imagined as well?
Yeah.
Take 30 seconds, think about it, and then share briefly with your neighbor.
I'll take one from this side and one from that side. Today we are imaginative, so put yourself in that space as you also reflect on what we just heard from the speakers. Okay.
All right. Should we give them 30 more seconds?
Yeah, 10 more seconds. I'll get one from this side and another one from that side.
Start from that side.
Okay, from this side, we have a hand over there. Yes, please share your reflections.
Thank you.
Oh.
Could we have another mic, please?
Could we have another mic over that side?
Hello.
Hi.
Yes, this is working. My name is Susan Yumbe. I'm a founder and executive director of Afya Plus organization based in Tanzania. We are dealing with prevention and control of water, sanitation and hygiene and nutrition-related diseases while supporting children, girls, and women. I was kind of emotional listening to Doris Mollel and what she's doing. And from her stall, I see the future which is inclusive. The future where the hospital have access to clean and safe water, good toilets, but also the future where everyone is included. Because as we have been working with more than 200 schools and healthcare facilities, we've been facing a challenge where there is hospital, but there is no toilet, or there is toilet, but there is no water. So I see the future that is inclusive of all the services, either at schools, either at healthcare facilities, or either at the community. So today, I welcome all the partners and funders to make sure that they provide that sustainable partnership of 5 to 10 years to make sure we solve all the challenge we are facing at our communities, including provision of water, sanitation, and hygiene services. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. The future is inclusive.
All right, we have a hand here in the middle.
Good morning.
Morning.
My name is Lucky Mahenzo. I work for Kuhenza for Children. We work for children with disabilities. Looking at a future where the laws and the policies that we set for ourselves are implemented. Because again, we put a lot of focus on coming up with new ones, new policies. We will do this and that. But I'm envisioning that future where our governments are doing what they say they will do for their people, such that children with disabilities don't have to actually beg for them to get the services that they need, whether it's healthcare, education, or any type of service that they need. Thank you.
Gentleman in the back.
Hello, morning everyone.
Morning.
I am Frank Baseka, the Deputy Director of Endeleza Wazee Kigoma Airwork. In the future, on our side we may say that Africa should be safe. That is the future we should, all of us, build together. I have heard my friend from Burundi say that he want to live with the street children because of those street children who are living. Imagine, that is Burundi. Africa, how many countries do we have in Africa? How many street children do we have in Africa? How many dreams they have been lost? My voice to everybody, the funders, the doers, and the partners. Let us be that every Africans, every children, every youth, extreme discrimination are safe against GBV. Thank you.
Should you do one last one from the
that
other
side,
side?
yes.
Okay, we'll take one last one from over there.
Thank you so much. I'm so very much inspired. The future that I see, my name is Ruremesha from our Sisters Opportunity in Rwanda. Should have started from that. I see a future where education is not a privilege, where education is a basic right and is accessible for everyone, everywhere across Africa, where we are preparing girls and boys to be ready not for just exams, but for life and for creating solutions from within themselves. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your reflections. These were really good talks that took us really ahead in the future. What stood out for me is how localized most of the things, and especially from Hardy, are. It's good if you go to Burundi and buy something that is made in Burundi. When you travel
about government involvement, because the reality is we live in countries with governments, and for all of our dreaming and innovating and collaborating and creating change, we do still operate within those systems, fortunately or unfortunately. And so it would be great for them to also work as hard as you all do.
Thank you so much. For those who are viewing us online and for those who are here, this conversation and these talks are really encouraging us, they're motivating us, they're inspiring us. Please share this with your friends, the live stream link with your friends online, so that they can also feel what you're feeling here inside, because we have two more speakers ahead of us who will take us to their futures.
Now, before we go into those two additional futures, let's kind of summarize the ones that we've heard now so that you can continue to carry them in mind as you watch. So what have we seen? We've seen tech and finance. We've seen sustainability and dignity.
Yes.
We've seen health and livelihoods.
Yes.
And we've heard comments from you all. Bear that in mind as you take your next two flights into 2046. Let's go.
She was in your house this morning. You didn't see her. She raised your children. She fed your mother. She left before the house woke up and came back before it needed her. Across this continent, millions of them raise our children and care for our mothers, and almost none of them have a contract or training or anything to fall back on. They hold up everything, and they're invisible. 16 years in finance taught her where power actually sits, not in a boardroom. So she built the thing that was missing: contracts, training, healthcare, ownership. She knows which women this future belongs to. Her Kenora ladies aren't moving into jobs. Ask her what they're moving into.
Welcome to the future. This is the story of Maggie, Sally, and Anna. In 1990, Maggie left Senegal for the United States in search of a better future. 7 years later, her 3 children crossed an ocean to join her. Maggie, who did not have much formal schooling, refused to let the circumstances into which her children were born into solely determine their future. But first, a question to you all. What was your dream growing up? Shout it out loud and proud. What was your dream growing up? Pilot. Doctor. Pilot. What was your dream growing up? Chef. Somebody wanted to be a chef. I like you. Somebody, any other dreams in the room? Architect. Thank you for sharing those dreams with me. Well, in 2007, as a young college graduate, mine was to serve Africa. A dream I realized when I moved back to Senegal in 2018. Now, every dream in this room that we just shouted out loud required one thing first: the belief that your future is not solely determined by the circumstances into which you were born. In 2022, while I was busy living my dream, serving Africa, I asked that same exact question to Sally. Who's Sally, you may ask? The young lady sustaining my household, raising my children, and taking care of my sick mother. And Sally looked at me in the eyes and very quietly said, I don't have a dream. Now let us sit with that for a moment, because Sally is definitely not alone. Across Africa, there are millions of women sustaining our families through domestic work. And yet most of them do so unsupported, without contracts, without health care if they fall ill, without recourse if they get abused, and definitely without a living wage. A chance to dream? No way. So when we talk about disruption, this is where it starts. Not in boardrooms, but in our homes. That is why, in 2023, I founded Kanora. Kanora has built an ecosystem of empowerment around women domestic workers. Women we proudly call Kanora ladies. Disruption here looks like the contract she signs on day one. It looks like Kanora Academy, where she builds the skills. She builds the community, but most importantly, she builds the confidence to walk into any home as a professional and earn a decent living. It looks like access to healthcare and retirement benefits. It looks like access to ownership. Our most effective Kanora ladies can launch their own agencies under the Kanora umbrella. Now, at Kanora, we are not simply moving women into jobs. We are moving them into power. We are giving them access to a chance to dream. Let me share with you the story of Anna, one of our very first Kanora ladies. In 2025, Anna proudly shared with us that for the first time ever, because now she's earning a decent living, she was able to enroll her child in a quality private school in her village. Anna, like Maggie, wants better for her children. This is access to a chance to dream. And Sally, by early 2026, she was leading our team of 400 Kanora ladies. And Sally, who was also the sole breadwinner of her family of 10, built a wall around her family home in her village. Now, in Senegal, this is security, but most importantly, this is dignity made real. And Sally, who in 2022 told me she had no dreams, well, by 2025, she had a very different answer. And her new dream is to become CEO. Don't clap yet. She wants to be CEO of Kanora. Now, in this future that I'm reporting from, Sally has definitely replaced me. And I have updated my LinkedIn to read open to work, so any of you, if you're looking for somebody. But most importantly, I am proudly unemployed. Because for me, that is the real disruption. The moment Sally looked at me in the eyes and told me exactly where she was going. Because she has had access to a chance to dream. Properly funded, we would have reached 1,700 Kanora ladies by end of 2026, 4,000 by end of 2027, and 500,000 across West Africa by 2030. Now, let me take you back to Maggie for a moment. Can anybody in this room please point to where Maggie's child is? Just point to the person you believe is Maggie's child. Correct. Maggie was my mother. May God rest her beautiful soul. I was that child who crossed the ocean to join her. I was not handed opportunity. My mother gave me access to a chance to dream. And that is why I'm standing in front of you today, asking you to give that same access to a chance to dream to every woman still waiting for hers. Come dream with us. Jirajaf, thank you.
This is a film about a man who will tell you exactly what he sees. He reviews cars he has never seen, runs his hand along the steel, tells you what it costs, what it's hiding, whether it's worth it. Thousands of people watch him do it. He reads the law the same way, by weight, by feel, by what it leaves out. And what the law leaves out is people. At Enable, he builds access that doesn't exist yet. A Mandela Washington Fellow, a poet. They call him J Supercharge. He has spent his whole life asking the world to look properly. Are you actually looking? He's about to show you how.
Hi, everybody. How are you feeling today? You good? Yes. By show of hands, how many people are happy? Why are you laughing? You see, you raised your hands. How did you see? Did I see the hands? I felt them. Welcome. And before I tell you my story, I have a tiny request. I would like for you to close your eyes. Trust me, just trust me. Eyes closed? Oh, nice. Welcome to a future where we are all blind. In other words, none of us is blind. You can open your eyes now. Hey, much better, eh? For a moment, we became the change we wanted to see. Restoring humanity by embracing disability for an inclusive society. I come to you today, or tonight, I can't tell the difference, to share. Primarily as a blind visionary committed to shifting perceptions on disability. And in my future, this is 2046, in my future, which is the present, shifting perceptions sounds like this. No matter that I have inhibitions to fill all my pockets, I still keep a smile on my face, and you cannot take that away from me. I am an apostrophe. I embody myself as a symbol to remind you that there is more to see. I define myself with simplicity, maybe marred by complexity, but in me, a splash of diversity, bringing to life the popular phrase of disability is not inability. I'm stumbling in pursuit of grace. I hunt patience with a vengeance. I'm now seeing life with another vision, through a different lens. I went giddy for a while, wore a frown and a smile. I cried when I won and smiled when I was down, but still stuck around. You see me, I'll be visible, miraculously, lyrically, even audible, depicted as the oracle. I have so much more to share with you. And in my future, shifting perceptions looks like this. But for you to see the future, I have to take you back to see where it all started. And the year is 2024. I embarked on a journey I call Heights Unseen. Of course, I've not seen this height. And I am stretching the limits of my abilities to give the same privilege to VIPs, visually impaired persons, through the independence that a white cane, what I'm holding, gives. For you to be fully independent as a blind person, you depend on a white cane, a sighted guide, or a guide dog. I took the hard steps. I summited 7 mountains in 3 months. I went to the top. I went to the top of Lenana Peak on Mount Kenya and culminated my journey on the majestic Uhuru Peak on the roof of Africa, Mount Kilimanjaro. I have learned one thing, that mountains do not discriminate whether you can see or not. They dish out beauty and hardship on the same measure. But Heights Unseen is a movement beyond the screen. I am taking this film to marginalized communities that have been denied historically the art of cinema. And I'm doing this through accessibility, embedding audio description, captioning, ASMR, Foley sounds, so that sighted or unsighted, my audience will experience the film the same way. And now, again, I want to blind you intentionally so that you experience the art before you see the film. So, kindly, let's close our eyes. This is the blind experience.
Hikers vanish into mountain mist.
This is crazy. Can you imagine?
Aerial shot, lush green ridges.
Julius will be climbing the highest mountain in Africa.
Hiking up a misty forest.
I can't see your hand, but I can feel it. I can't see the heights, but I want to see them with each and every other sense of my body that is functional, and that's Julio.
I might be terrified of the idea of even getting on top of Kilimanjaro.
Sunrise above the clouds. Hikers trek the mountain crater wall.
I started researching going back to 1960s when the first Africans did the Kilimanjaro.
Archival footage, 1969.
Knowing what I know now, I don't think at the time I don't think anyone in our team I fully grasped the intensity.
Medicine spilled, a woman calls for help.
And the hardship that was awaiting for the next 3 months. And how far Heights Unseen will take us.
Sunrise on the mountain peaks. Heights Unseen, a film by Mame Awa Mbaye.
What you've just experienced is not an afterthought. That is a creative layer to ensure that everyone, regardless of their abilities, will experience the film the same way. That is audio description embedded, and we have collected thousands of hours of breathtaking footage. I am calling on your support for post-production and to bring this film to life. I'm calling upon you, and you. Every one of you. You know, if I point, I won't discriminate. So that we can work together to make Heights Unseen a reality. I have the whole of Africa here, and disability is not limited to Kenya. It's not limited to this stage. It's not limited to this room. As a blind person in Kenya, I have the same challenges that a blind person in South Africa, in Ghana, in Cameroon, in Benin, that is going through. But also, as one community, we experience life the same way. Why can't we help the world see the world differently through our lenses? And this is what now Height Unseen comes to give as a solution and fuels our 4,000 White Cane campaign to ensure that blind people do not stumble, do not walk into walls, and have their independence to live a fulfilling life. So now that I blinded you, I want you to open your eyes widely, for those who can. How many people are blind by show of hands? I want you to experience Height Unseen in its full element, visually. Let's see differently. Thank you.
Imagine Julius will be climbing the highest mountain in Africa.
I can't see your hand, but I can feel it. I can't see the heights, but I want to see them with each and every other sense of my body that is functional, and that's Julio.
I might be terrified of the idea of even getting on top of Kilimanjaro.
Siwezi kumfuata, siwezi kumshika mkono, Mungu wewe ndiye unamshika mkono.
I started researching going back to 1960s when the first Africans did the Kilimanjaro. Knowing what I know now, I don't think at the time I don't think anyone in our team, I fully grasped the intensity and the hardship that was awaiting for the next 3 months, and how far Height Unseen will take us.
Could we have a standing ovation for all 5 of our speakers, please? Yes.
They were phenomenal. Let's keep it going.
Thank you all so We've gone to Burundi, we've gone to Tanzania, we've gone to Senegal, and then back to Kenya again.
Yes.
Like, we've crisscrossed the continent in our imaginations, and now that you have those additional 2 imagined futures to think about, we would once again like to hear from the room and online what you see as the common thread that connects all of these and how it relates to your own imagined future. Take 30 seconds like we did before, chit-chat with one another, and we'll hear from each section in the room. Come on, talk. Everybody. Check what's up and see if there's anything from online. Okay, we're going to start from this side of the room this time. Please, go ahead. Yes?
Hi, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Grace Njoki Wanene. I'm the founder of Drawing Dreams Initiative, where we end period poverty and train teenage mothers on skills for dignified livelihoods. So, number one, shamelessly, let me say hi to Doris. I'm also a beauty queen in my previous life, and it's so good to see what's that result. It resonates really. And then the future that I see is where the system has people who are change makers, because like in our Kenyan context, no matter how much policies we submit or laws that are made, as long as the people in the system are not passionate about these things, as long as they have no lived experience about what we are talking about, then we'll continue the same cycle over and over. And for that reason, I'm vying for an elective seat in my county, Laikipia County, as a woman member of parliament to get there.
Thank you very much, Grace. It's your turn to pick.
I'll look into this side. Okay, this side, we have one here. Okay.
It is 2046. I'm walking into a beautiful library. It's called the Library of World of Possibilities. And I'm in a library because I'm a university lecturer, possibly. And in that library, there's so many books, faces, stories, and solutions that Africans as history makers, people who came, saw, and conquered. And it is working. And that next generation, which does not need to seek inspiration from far away, but it is stories of Doris Mollel, founder of Policy Innovation Lab Africa, and we are championing social-public partnership to enable our governments to be able to procure social innovation. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Carolyn.
Up to that side.
There in the middle, right there.
Hi everyone, my name is Majak, I'm from South Sudan. Thank you to our speakers for the inspiration. I envision a future where every child has a dream, whether you are on a street, whether you are a refugee child, whether you someone born somewhere in a rural place in Africa, you have a dream, and the African ecosystem support your dream. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
This side.
Yes.
To my extreme. Let me just do one. To the lady at the back wearing white. Yeah, right there.
Thank you very much. My reflection and my comment is food to my soul. I've been extremely inspired by what we've witnessed today. My name is Ngazelo. I'm a psychologist and a narrative therapist, and I run an organization in South Africa that is about providing mental health for all vulnerable groups. When I was looking and witnessing what we've witnessed today, right deep inside my heart, I was saying, with all this that's going on that we're championing, my hope is that people with disabilities, living with disabilities, can also access mental health. I was thinking about vulnerable women, neonatal care, and the opportunities that we have to ensure that people who are vulnerable, people who have survived trauma, continue to access culturally sensitive mental health. This has been such an inspiring journey. I'm very grateful for Segal. We are a new baby in the team, and thank you for bringing us here. It has changed my life, and moving forward, I'll never be the same again. Thank you very much.
Fantastic, thank you. One more.
One more from the very extreme end. Okay, over there. There's a suit, I see.
There's a gentleman in a suit.
Oh, well, okay.
No hands from this side? Okay, we'll take one from here.
One more from here?
Hello.
Okay, that's all you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I am from the richest country in the world. Guess where?
Congo.
We know, Congo.
That's it. So I imagine a future where we turn vulnerability into possibilities. Why did I say that I'm from the richest country? Because I am in the future. And in this future, all the natural resources that we have in the DRC are transformed into economic development. Thank you.
Fantastic. One last one from this side here. Yes.
Thank you. So much emotion this morning. So sorry for my English accent.
Don't apologize for your accent.
Here we are imagining what Africa could look like in 20 years, but where I come from, many young people have only one dream: to leave Africa, go to Canada, go to USA. Not because they do not love their continent, but because they no longer know how to imagine a future for themselves here. For too many of them, dreaming of a better life in Africa has almost become an act of rebellion. And this is why I'm here. My deepest wish is that through the work we do together, through our courage, through our ideas, and our commitment, we can help African communities dream again. Dream of a better tomorrow, dream of opportunities, dream of dignity, dream of a future they will not have to leave their homeland to find, because Africa should not be a place to dream of speaking from. It should be a place where its son and daughter can dream, build, thrive, and choose to stay. Thank you.
Powerful, powerful.
All right, life is short, but we do have a bit of time. So we'll take one more. Oh my God.
Which section? I think this section hasn't had.
Fine, Noel, you can close us out.
Thank you, I feel in your mercy. So it is 2046, and what I've learned this morning, actually highly inspired, as diverse as our problems are, as men as they've been, but I see we people in this room, in that year, being very proud of the solutions we have implemented and the heights we have achieved. And we have not only complained about our governments, complained about how many problems are, proposed solutions, cried about them, made songs about them, but we are proud of what we've achieved and how many people we've inspired to follow us back. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you all so much for your thoughts. You can continue these conversations in those little podcast booths out there, get together, chit-chat with one another, and just keep the next beat going. Now, dreaming and visualizing is all well and good, but we also have to be practical about how we're actually going to make those things happen. And that's where the money bit comes in, right? So we're gathered here today as doers, but also as donors, and I encourage you all to have conversations with one another about how we're actually going to fund these fantastic solutions and this amazing reality that we all envision for ourselves. Whether that is collaborative funding, whether that is homegrown funding where we fund ourselves, whether that is funding internationally, there's so many ways that that could look, but we do need to talk about that too. Otherwise, this amazing future will not have a way to come to life. So we encourage those conversations as well in a healthy way. That is why we're all gathered here.
please take it forward. For the funders in this room, we do have a space for you also to have those type of conversations beyond the donor salon that you attended earlier this week. So if you all go to YouTube and you look for something titled Talk Giving to Me, Segal Family Foundation, it is our new show in which we have conversations with peer funders to talk about things like, how can we do this better? How can we do this in a way that still gives agency to the people who are actually doing the work who are closest to the problems? How can we have fun while we're doing this? You can watch all of these, and there will be more episodes because it's very new. But for here and now, we are going to look at the Next Beat podcast, which is conversations between the doers in this room. Nzira, take us away.
Yes, please watch the trailer. Before that, once you get the opportunity to, please look for the Next Beat online, search for it on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, and whatever you guys do online on these videos to interact, just do that so that this opportunity that we have here, the voices that are here, are heard on a bigger stage.
Yes, and we would absolutely love to have more funders be part of this conversation. So come and find me at any point today or tomorrow if you'd like to be a guest on Talk Giving to Me. All right, let's have a look at the Next Beat.
2 parts, same questions, different lives. Turns out we've been answering each other for 20 years. Here's to the Next Beat.
Hello. Maybe go ahead to ask you first.
Okay.
I hope you enjoyed the conversation.
Super great to meet you.
What did the last 20 years teach you? To be confident of myself. We need to take up spaces as young people and as Africans.
What does the new Africa look like with you standing in it?
I do foresee that we'll have African solutions to African challenges.
Funny enough, we can't see each other, so I feel like we're blindsided. Okay, for me it's double blindsided.
The year you almost walked away, what happened and what pulled you back?
It's like the poet, like, why did I start? Sometimes characters are built by experiences.
Speak to us about why you do the work you do.
Working with the youth, seeing them smile.
Good.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, my sister. Hi.
Thank you so much.
The story of Africa has been told about us, and rarely by us. So, we decided to stop waiting for the microphone. We built our own. This isn't a show that explains Africa to the world.
Action.
It's where Africa explains itself. No performance, no permission, from within.
The next chapter of Africa is not waiting to be written.
I call myself a rural futurist.
It is already being built in our cities and our imaginations.
If we had arrived at the future, I would have very little incentives to do the work that I do.
You're unapologetic about your success. Don't ever lose that.
The Next Beat brings you the people designing what comes next. In their own words.
SFF for me was a game changer, a life changer. The majority of the people in the village still live in absolute poverty. How do I call that a progressive future? I would be so ashamed of myself.
This is the Next Beat.
How do you just quit work? How do we live? How are we going to survive? In order for us to run our organizations, we need financial resources. Secondly, we need to be well ourselves.
This July on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, Africa has found its microphone.
Yes.
Now listen to what comes next.
I've never heard that. That's dope.
Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you so much. I can't wait for that. Ladies and gentlemen, the Next Beat is not just a theme. We have arrived. We've gone to the future. Now let's get back to action. This is where we take all these visions to our communities. Let it go beyond these rooms. Let it go beyond the borders of our countries. Let this Next Beat be more of what we envision Africa to be and what we're taking as actions to the next bit. And to our online audience, we thank you for being with us for the past 2 days. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's switch a little bit from the imagination that we've had. Let's get into a celebratory mode because
tonight we party!
Okay, this evening we're feeling the vibe. Make some noise for this evening! We were reserving your energies and they tipped me specifically. I felt like I was tied here because they didn't want me to move today. I can't wait for later this evening to party with each one of you and celebrate our visionaries.
He's
Please.
been having a hard time, just so you all know, because Nzira likes to dance. That's what it is. So 6 p.m. right here in this room, we have our gala. We will be having our awards ceremony where we celebrate this year's Segal Family Foundation awardees. So be here, look amazing, put on your dancing shoes, and come and celebrate all of the hard work that you've been doing over the past 2 days. Thank you all very much. We have Elsafa Ninjora to send us off into this final day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Let me tell you something. They said the pyramids were made by aliens. Wait till they see what we do next. The last two performances, I have been mostly speaking. But this time we're going to do it together. What do you think? What do you think? I hear there's a party this evening, so we have to do the warm-up. What do you think? Can everyone give me a eh? And then give me a wah? Not a wah, just wah. All right. So I'll say, let me tell you something, and then you'll say, tell us. Okay? Let me tell you something. Tell us. They said, they think that the pyramids were built by the aliens, and then you say, eh? Okay. Are we together there? Yes. They think the pyramids were built by the aliens. Wait till they see what we do next. Wah! Okay. The wah has to come. Like, wah! Okay. Wait till they see what we do next. Yeah. No, awa, it's just wah. All right, I know you are A student, but today we are WA. Okay, we're going to do this together. And at the end of this, you might want to be moving. I want to give you permission, okay? At the end of this, you might want to stand. I give you permission. At the end of this, but it's not too long. So warm up now if that's what you are doing, yeah? You might want to dance. I give you permission. You're ready? Let's just give them a trisex. You know, I don't think they believe me that they will be moving, okay? Let me tell you something. Yes. They think that the pyramids were built by the aliens. Yes. Wait till they see what we do next. Aye. Now you are ready. All right. South Africa. Were they ready? South Africa. No, we are all going to cheer each other because we are all here for each other. South Africa. Burundi. DRC. Zambia. Zimbabwe, Malawi, Rwanda, Tanzania, Uganda, Senegal, Togo, Somalia, Benin, Kenya. Let me tell you something. They think that the pyramids were built by the aliens. Wait till they see what we do next. If the possibilities are present, yet the present is yet to match its presence, then it must mean that what we are presently must evolve. What we say of ourselves must evolve. If we are going to be things that we have never seen, we must resolve. Are you resolved? Yes. Are you resolved? Yes. Let me tell you something. Yes. They think that the pyramids were built by the aliens. Yes. Wait till they see what we do next. I told you you'll be moving. There's a deeper meaning in your presence here. And it spells out the fate for us all. But to unlock this, we must go beyond ourselves and seek out what clearly exists within these walls. Then, we must raise in action the value of our speak now that this is coming to an end. Because that's the only way we shall truly know that we have arrived. Arrived at an Africa that we can all believe. An Africa where the dignity of the people is assured. An Africa where the sanctuary of the land is protected. An Africa whose future is defined by the virtue of our roots. An Africa for Africa by Africans. 20 years a journey brewed, and now you sit at the edge of 20 more. A song started in search of truth, and now the score is waiting for an encore. What will be the next note? What will be the next lyric? What will be the next beat? Let me tell you something. Yes! They think that the pyramids were built by the aliens. Yes. Wait till they see what we'll do next. I can't see some. Talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. That's where we have to put our money where our mouths are. We have to stand on business. Because this next beat will only serve vibes for those who are willing to reach the stars. Let the heavens bow down at the might we are willing to expend. For this prayer for better, this hope for now, this vision and this focus on the prize that we are willing to see to the end. Listen, we are not living in the shadows of the giants who came before us. We are the seeds that germinated in the garden they prepared for us. We are the inheritance that Africa has been waiting for. We are the miracles that we have been praying for. We are the ones who can face the mountains that we face. Let me tell you something. Yes. They think that the pyramids were built by the aliens. Wait till they see what we do next. Our people are the stories they tell. Stories they tell about themselves. Meaning they become what they keep telling themselves. Meaning what we speak about ourselves becomes who we are, what we are, and how we are. Africa's story is being rewritten. Wouldn't it be great if we told it? Our own story, in our own words, in our own terms. South Africa. Burundi. DRC, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Malawi, Rwanda, Tanzania, Uganda, Somalia, Senegal, Togo, Benin, Kenya. Let me tell you something. They think the pyramids were built by the aliens. Wait till they see what we do next. I have faith in you. I have faith in you. You should have faith too. One more time. Hit that music. Thank you very much. Bye.
Years the roots they grow. Now the ground don't open, the fire don't rise. Kutoka ndani. Aibo. Drop the next beat. Drop the next